Hi, Doodles. Been for a nice walk?
No.
No?
No! Oh, I need to think about this.
What's the matter with Doodles, Judy?
Well, Jake, when we were out for his walk, someone was a bit unkind to him.
What do you mean, Judy? How?
Well, they said they didn't like dogs and shouted at him.
Well, everyone likes Doodles.
Well, then what happened, Judy?
Well, I don't really want to tell you all.
No, tell us, Judy.
Well, they tried to kick Doodles.
They tried to kick Doodles?
Yes, I'm afraid so, Fizz. Well, they didn't actually kick him, but poor Doodles was a bit upset.
Oh, that was
a bad thing to do.
Yes, it wasn't very kind. Now, I think I'll go and make Doodles his favourite snack to cheer him up.
Oh, if I ever saw someone being horrible to Doodles, I'd bust them up.
But then you'd be doing something bad too, Jakey.
Yeah, mate, yeah. You can't go around duffing people up.
No. Lucky Doodles didn't get hurt.
Oh, I don't like it when people are unkind.
I'll tell you what. I heard my mum and my gran talking about some other people who weren't being very nice last night.
Oh, who?
Well, they were talking about some people who were horrible to some other people who had just moved nearby.
Why were they horrible, Bella?
Well, I think it was because these new people looked different.
Well, how do you mean?
Well, their skins were a different colour.
Oh, dear.
Oh, that is so unfair.
Yeah, and silly.
I'm not horrible to Milo just because he's purple and I'm orange.
yeah, and I'm not horrible to Fizz just because she likes ballet dancing and I think it's soppy.
Exactly. I mean, even though we're all different and we like different things, we're still nice to each other.
Yeah.
Actually, Bella, sometimes we're not very nice to each other.
Yeah, I know, Fizz, but that's just because we really annoy each other sometimes, not because we're different.
True.
Oh, I wish the whole world was like us.
And one here, one there, and one here. Right.
Cheer up, Doodle.
Oh, nobody likes me.
Of course they do. We all love you. It was just that one person being unkind.
Yeah, tried to kick me away.
Oh, good job. You're such a strong dog then.
That's true, yes. I had to jump out of the way, you know. And then Judy told them off. Yeah, she got quite angry, actually. Good old Judy.
I suppose some people just don't like us dogs.
Oh, but why?
I don't know.
Look, Doodles, here's your favourite snack to cheer you up.
Oh, yum, 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 yum.
Yummy.
Hello. What's Doodles done to deserve all this, eh?
Well, someone was unkind to him, man.
They shouted at him and then they tried to kick him.
What? Well, who did that?
A person in the park when Judy was taking Doodles out for a walk.
Oh, dear, oh, dear, oh, dear. Oh, you poor old thing.
Yeah.
Or maybe they were frightened of you, eh?
Oh, who could be frightened of Doodles? He's only a doggy.
Well, I seem to remember you were quite frightened of Izzles when she first arrived, Jakey.
Yeah, I was, but that was just because I didn't know her, and I didn't try to hurt her.
Look at that.
Why do people do bad things?
Oh, Fizz, well, I'm afraid there are just some people who just do bad things. Some people are unkind to animals. Some people don't like others who do things differently. And some people steal things. And
Yeah, robbers.
That's right, Jakey, yes.
But not everyone does bad things, do they, Max?
Well, no, not at all, Bella. No, most people like to help each other out and be friendly, no matter how different they are.
Max, well, I'd still want to be your friend, even if you didn't let me have any more bananas. Oh, yeah.
What's the story about, Judy?
Well, if you all settle down, I'll tell you.
Right.
Now, this one's called Mr. Wolf's Pancakes.
Yum, yum.
One day, Mr. Wolf was feeling hungry. He fancied some pancakes. Yum, yum, he said, licking his lips at the thought of a big pile of fresh, delicious pancakes. Mr. Wolf had never made pancakes before, so he took his big recipe book down off the shelf and looked inside. But wolves can't read very well, and Mr. Wolf had trouble making sense of it. So he went to get some help from his neighbours. He called on Chicken Licken, who lived next door. "Oh, please, can you help me read this?" he asked. "No," said Chicken Licken, slamming the door in Mr. Wolf's face. Bang!
Rude!
Yeah.
"Oh, dear," sighed Mr. Wolf. He sat down, slowly read the book, and worked out what he needed, all by himself. Mr. Wolf looked in his cupboard for the ingredients, but he couldn't find anything he needed. "I'll go to the shop," he decided, and he settled down to write a list. But wolves aren't very good at writing, so Mr. Wolf called on Wee Willie Winky.
He ran through the town.
That's right. "Oh, you're very clever," said Mr. Wolf. "Can you help me write my shopping list, please?" "No," said Wee Willie Winky. "Go away." He slammed his door. Bang!
He looks really cross.
Yes. Oh, there's no need to be like that, said Mr. Wolf quietly. Mr. Wolf sat down and tried very hard with his writing until he had made his shopping list, all by himself.
Clever.
Mr. Wolf needed a basket to carry his shopping, so he called on Little Red Riding Hood. "Please, may I borrow your basket?" he asked very nicely. "I'm not lending my basket to you," said Little Red Riding Hood. "Now clear off." So Mr. Wolf set off to the shop without a basket. "I'll manage," he said. Mr. Wolf went to the shop.
Oh, she's being helpful, Judy.
Yes. He looked at his list, remembered what he needed, and carried the eggs, milk, and flour home, all by himself. Now it was time to make the pancakes. But wolves aren't very good at cooking, so Mr. Wolf called on the 3 little pigs.
Oh, yeah.
"Please, can you help me cook my pancakes? Oh, I'll share them with you," he said kindly.
They will.
"No chance," chorused the pigs, slamming their doors. Bang, bang, bang! Mr. Wolf felt sad because nobody wanted to help him.
Oh, I think they're too scared.
Yes. Mr. Wolf went home and started to make the pancakes, all by himself. Soon there was a huge pile of delicious pancakes on the table, all ready for eating.
Yummy.
Now, as Mr. Wolf had been making his pancakes, a lovely smell had drifted out of the kitchen. All his neighbours could smell it, and it made them feel very hungry.
I'm feeling hungry now, too.
They wanted some pancakes too. They decided to try their luck. So they knocked on Mr. Wolf's door. "Give us some of your pancakes," said the rotten lot. "Why should I give any to you?" said Mr. Wolf. "Not one of you would help me." "We'll help you eat them," replied Mr. Wolf's neighbours nastily. "Anyway, we're not going away until you give us some."
That's not the way you ask for things, is it, Judy?
Certainly isn't, Fizz, no. Mr. Wolf thought very hard for a moment. There was only one decent thing to do. "Oh, very well then," he sighed. "You'd better come in." Mr. Wolf opened the door wide, and whoosh! His greedy neighbours rudely pushed him aside and dashed down the hall. Mr. Wolf shook his head, shrugged his shoulders, followed them into the kitchen, and when they were all in, Mr. Wolf gobbled them up. Snippety-snappity. That was the end of his unhelpful neighbours. Yes. And then, with his bulging tummy not quite full, Mr. Wolf sat down to eat his pile of pancakes. And he did it all by himself. Well, there was nobody else around.
They were in his tummy.
I think people should just be friends. Full stop.
Yeah, me too.
Right then. Oh, would you look at all these books?
I wish this door was open. Come on, get out of it, yeah? Go on, clear up.
Oh, Doodles, calm down.
Doodles, what is going on?
It's the cat from next door. He's in our garden.
Ginger?
Yeah, the pat Ginger.
But Doodles is just a cat.
Yeah, exactly, a cat. I don't like cats. Hey, look, he's gone. That'll teach him. What?
Oh, Doodles.
Doodles.
Oh, just because I was trying to scare the cat.
Why were you trying to scare the cat?
Why? You want to know why a dog was trying to scare a cat?
Yep.
Oh, it's obvious. I'm a dog and Ginger is a cat. Dogs hate cats.
Why?
Well, because
Because?
we do, yeah.
You didn't like it when that person in the park was horrible to you. So why are you being horrible to Ginger?
Well, it's what dogs do, Bella.
I don't.
Eh?
Doodles. Cats can be annoying, but I don't hate them. In fact, I quite like them. Ginger's trying to teach me to climb trees.
Really?
But climb trees?
Yes, Ginger says you can see lots more from up there.
Oh, can you?
Yep.
Oh, climb trees, eh?
Yep.
Cats climb trees. Well, maybe Ginger could teach me too. Yes, interesting.
Oh, what was all the fuss about, Bella?
Doodles was chasing Ginger again. But now he's gone to ask Ginger to teach him how to climb trees.
Pardon?
Maybe Diddles would turn into a ginger cat.
Well, don't be daft, mate. Hey, but it would be funny if we could all suddenly change for a while to see what it's like to be different.
What do you mean, Milo?
Well, like if we all changed colour. So I was suddenly green, and you were suddenly, I don't know, brown with red spots. I wonder what that would be like. Look at me, when you see my colour, what do you see? Look at me, when you see my colour, do you really see me? I could be any colour, they never end. Does it matter what colour I am? We can always be friends.
Look at me, when you see my colour, what do you see? Look at me, when you see my colour, do you really see me? I could be pink or blue, but in the end, does it matter what colour I am? We can always be friends.
Look at me, when you see my colour, what do you see? Look at me, when you see my colour, do you really see me? I could be any colour, they never end. Does it matter what colour I am? Yes? We can always be friends.
Look at me. Do you really see me? Or does it matter what color I am? We can always be friends.
Look at me,
When you see my colour, what do you see? Look at me, when you see my colour, do you really see me?
we could be any colour. And we know they never end.
Doesn't matter what colour we are,
We can always be friends.
Oh, that would be fabberoony.
What would, Milo?
If we all change colour, I mean.
Yes, I know what you mean. Yeah, I'd have long black hair right down to the floor, Liz.
Thank you. See you in the park tomorrow. Wow, that was very kind.
What was, Judy?
Well, someone who saw that person being horrible to Doodles has brought him a bone to cheer him up.
What, they just did that for no reason?
Of course there was a reason, Fizz. The reason was that they are kind and friendly.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that sounded like Doodles.
Oh, well, you can take him as bone.
Where's Doodles, Izzles? Someone's brought him a bone.
Well, Ginger was teaching him how to climb trees.
Oh, so they did make friends.
Oh, so where is he now?
Oh, he's up there.
Me? Hey.
The trouble is, Ginger didn't teach him how to climb back down again.
Look, Doodles! A kind person has brought a bone to cheer you up!
Oh, well, yeah. I'll be right down and... Oh, help!
I think we need Max to bring his ladder.
Come on, let's go and find him!
Don't go away, Diddles.
I don't think he'll be going anywhere for just a while.
I've got a bone to pick.
Discover and do